Right. I'm not quite sure we've spoken before. Hang on, let me bring it up on the logbook. ON8 Echo India. Now, we haven't worked. John, the name is Ross. You got that 100% correct. The location is Pattaya, Thailand. Can you report on next over, John? ON8 Echo India from Echo 21 Alpha Zulu.
Yeah, very good, Russell. Nice to hear you. Hope all is well on your side. Echo 21 Alpha Zulu, Oscar November 8 Echo India, 15 over 9, and at one stage you are 20 over. We have spoken before, and I'm also in that forum to do with the VK amps. Over.
Oh, right, okay. Well, great that we can make the contact. Are you running one at the moment?
Negative, no, but every other week I do, because this week I'm on the ACOM 1200S. I'm using the little Hermes Light. Over.
Oh, fantastic! Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I try to get on that forum. Actually, on the scared on the 10 meter scared, but it doesn't work out for us here propagation wise, and I believe it doesn't work for the EU guys as well for the VK amps. But I tried a couple of times, but as I said, there was just zero signals coming through. But yeah, fantastic. I haven't been on there for a while. Normally I get in there and clean things up a bit with the comments and things, and I've been neglecting it for the last 10 or so days. So now that you've taken me memory, I should get in there. Won't be this morning. It's just go on 3:30 a.m. local time. So great to work you, especially the VKM guys. I'll make a comment on the Facebook group about it, John. I actually am not running mine as well. We're only allowed 400 watts here, so and I've actually lent it out to one of the local clubs here in Thailand. They did a 160 metre contest a couple of weeks back, and they've still got the amp, but it is becoming a little bit of a talking point around Thailand, especially with the kit form of the VK amp. So I guess at this stage, a couple of the operators from the club have handed it around to each other. It's great to work here, John, and as I said, it's always good to work with you guys from the Facebook group and actually hear the voice. ON8 Echo India from Echo 21 Alpha Zulu.
Yeah, very good, Russell. Great copy. You came up to 20 over on that one. Well, I use it every other week, so I alternate. I run from one radio to the other. The other radio is the Apache, the 7000, and I have that connected up to the VK amp. I've got the 1 kilowatt version working really well, and I have it since October. Over.
Yeah, I'm just trying to guess now. I think I built the third. It might have even been the second kit that Honda put out. I think it was the second kit he actually sent out. I fortunate enough to get the second one in the kit form. It didn't take too long. The guy, it's actually funny because the guys over here in Thailand call it the Lazada online kit. Everything was bought, switches, cable, everything from Lazada, which is similar to your eBay. I don't know what you've got over your way, but similar to an eBay online shopping forum. And everything was bought online. Nothing came from any direct suppliers at all. Even the heat sink came from Lazada, which is basically a Chinese online store. So they call it the online VK amp that we put together over here in Thailand. I'm actually just looking now. I've actually got bits and pieces of another one here, and I know the guys in the club love building something. So you just jagged me memory that maybe they can put all this spare parts that I've got here lying around under my feet here, that maybe they can put one together and build one themselves. John, great. You mentioned mentioned it. Thanks very much. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, always happy to help Russell. Russell, just a quick one. What is the antenna that you're using now? Over.
Okay, so we're running. If you go on QOZ, you'll also see that we've been modifying a few of the antennas. This is an opti-beam, a 10-element opti-beam, OB105M, I think it's, or 2. Oh, geez, I don't know. It's the one with the 20-meter moxon, so it's a 2-element moxon, but we've pulled it down and remodeled it intensively over about 3 different events of pulling it down. So it's a remodeled opti-beam, 10-element, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, all I can say to that, Russell, is snap. I'm also using the 10.5, over.
10.5, is it 5M? Is that correct?
Yeah, Roger, the 10.5. So 10 elements, 5 bands, and on this band, the Moxon, over.
Oh, right. Well, that's the same antenna. So what we ended up doing, because we're in Asia with the QRM from China with the industrial machines, completely knocks the signal out. So what we've actually done is remodel it for absolute front to back, not so much gain, but front to back. So this thing is very directional. I can move it with 15 degrees off beam heading, and I can see sort of a 25% drop in the signal. Perpendicular to it, 90-degree beam heading, virtually get nothing. So I know that before I did that, it was pretty well around about 35-degree beam width on it. So now it's a lot more sharper to about 18 degrees. So we've halved the beam width on it, Jonga.
Yeah, Roger. Well, that's tremendous. Okay, one final question for you. Did you make contact with Kurt, or do you know Kurt from Belgium? Over.
Oh, yeah, no, Kurt's contacted me. We've had a few chats, not so much on air, but on and off. In actual fact, we've had a few contacts over in Belgium as well. So he contacted me just before he came over, and we've had a quick chat or two while he's been here. He hasn't been around to the COD station yet, so he intends to do that, but we'll catch up not so much shortly. He's actually about probably 200 to 150 k's from me, so it's not an easy drive, especially on a motorbike, as you can imagine, John Gad.
Yeah, Roger. Well, he's gone back to Belgium now. I think he should be in Belgium now. But he put up a mast, and it's 21 meters above the ground, and he was really a terrific signal into Europe. Over.
I heard he was putting up a 21-meter antenna, but last time I spoke to him, he said that was going up. I don't know if he said this trip or the next trip. It sounds like he's put it up anyway. What antenna did he put up, Kurt?
Yeah, Roger, he's got, Kurt, he does everything on the cheap, and I think he's using something like a Force 12, a 3-bander, a tri-bander Force 12, over.
Oh, he's probably using the copy one here in Thailand. They call it a C3 2015-10, so it's a 3-band 2015-10, is that right?
Yeah, Roger, that's exactly right, and he's using the Hermes Light with 2 amplifiers, over.
I knew he had to have the preamp, and I think he's got an Italian job, some Italian RM 300 or something. That's a shame he's gone back. I haven't heard him on for about 10 days. I joined in on one of his online sessions about 10 days back, but he didn't mention that he was shortly shifting off back to Belgium again. When's he back here, do you know?
Yeah, he should be back. Oh, yeah, when is he going back? Well, that's something, send him a message and he'll tell you, over.
Roger, QSL, okay, no problem. I just wanted to have a talk to him about setting up a Hermes for one of the club members. The club member wants, he's actually got the Hermes put together, but he's having a few issues. He's a bit too far from me, this local Thai guy, for me to sit down with, so I was going to have a quick word with with Kurt, just to see if there was any dramas I should know before I meet up with this diameter and showing through the software. But well, that's no problem. I mean, I could probably work through it myself with fixing the issues he's got. I believe it's a lack of processor speed on the old computer he's got. He's telling me he's got an old desktop computer, and I'm guessing, and I'm probably pretty right in saying that it's a slow computer, which it needs a bit of processing speed behind it. So never mind. Great to talk to you, John, and great to hear you from the group. I'm going to have a word with Onda shortly. We're trying to set up another forum in the group where the guys who we've got one or two that are similar. We've got the tech support. I've got two or three others, pricing and another one. We're going to have one that's set up to guide guys through actually constructing the kits from woe to go. So that will be happening shortly, and it'll be done through Skype. So it will be done over a video link. So Onda's got some great ideas, and he's really committed to helping the guys out with the amp, especially after sales service as well. So we're just trying to get that Facebook group happening, that all this can sort of all get together and be a sort of a streamlined thing happening with the Facebook group. John, take care and have a great evening. What time is it there, by the way, before we go?
Yeah, Roger, local time, Russell, is 10 minutes before 10 in the evening, over.
Oh, right, okay. I knew it was getting a bit on with the evening, so take care, matey. We'll catch up soon, and absolutely treat to talk to you, John. When you see your name come up on the login here, I did tweet it. It sounds familiar. That's why I said to him, I think I told you, I thought we'd worked before, but the John, your surname, is what comes up on Facebook groups, so that's what tweaked the memory. John, somebody come from Thailand. Great working you. ON8 Echo India from Echo 21 Alpha.
Yeah, Roger on that, Russell. Well, thank you very much for pulling me out. I did hear quite a pile up because you've dropped down a little bit, but when you came in first, you were 15, 20 over. Well, nice to make contact with you, and it's nice that that both of us are using similar antennas. You've got the hybrid version, so we keep in touch, and I'll say hello to you on that little group, and hopefully you won't delete my comment, HI. So Echo 21 Alpha Zulu, Oscar November 8 Echo India. Bye-bye from Belgium, Russell, over.
Yeah, Roger, and I was just thinking with Kurt's ON7 off, amazing call sign. I can remember when I first contacted him, I said, yeah, my name's Kurt, and I said something about Kurt Cobain or something, and I heard people call you Kurt Cobain, says, and then he come back with a comment that, no, he's the better looking one. Okay, mate, 73's catch up soon. ON8 Echo India from Echo 21 Alpha Zulu. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Russell. Thank you.